Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's showing of the... Oh, totally pushed the wrong button. I apologize there. The Hung Throttle eSports Competition Designs 150 here at Nashville. Right now, the guys are on the track qualifying right now. Cody Giles is your current pole setter. Ran a 29.82. Big field here tonight. Alongside me is Catherine. Catherine, welcome aboard.
Hi, thanks for having me tonight. I'm excited for this race at Nashville. Everybody's been talking about it on XM radio and
Yes,
all over.
I think it's kind of going to give us like a preview here tonight to what to expect at the race this weekend. These guys are going to be running 150 laps at Nashville. Last week, they ran at Knoxville. I went over and checked that race out. Just also want to give a huge shout out to the broadcast company that typically does this. I want to make sure I get it right. Well, I thought I had it here. I'm all over the place. We weren't expecting to do this. Crossover Media. Want to give a huge shout out to him. Hope everything is good. He should be back next week broadcasting for these guys because he does a great job week in and week out with that. As we get ready to go racing here, guys are gridding up. We got a field of 24 drivers here tonight.
Wow.
It's going to be a good turnout here. See if we can't... For some reason... Oh, when they're gridding, sometimes they don't let me change the camera angles. I love iRacing.
Oh, come on, it's not like ours at a race.
Could have threw it to you and did like a grid walk. Like,
I mean, I can go right down, do the Michael Waltrip walk
yes.
down, do the grid. Yes.
Uh-oh. And I think my iRacing just crashed. So.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Give me. Oh, man, this would happen to me. This.
Is it your network? Or
No. It's iRacing. I just got a message came up on my screen. I had this happen last week at some point. Give me a few seconds. Gonna get this fixed. Man, it's so annoying when this happens. Makes it all look tacky.
Internet, gotta love it. Just having technical difficulties. It's okay.
Let me.
Oh, is there a caution for that? I'm just asking.
Is there a caution for my iRacing crashing? That's a good question.
So, Tim, what would you do? Would you rather be on a pit crew at a NASCAR race in Nashville, or would you rather have a ticket and sit in stands?
Oh, I'd rather be on the crew, hands down. No questions asked.
And what would you be doing on that crew?
I'd be the jack man.
You know how heavy that is?
I do, but I mean, think about how heavy a tire is, and if that tire gets away from me, I'm going to be in some trouble.
This is true. Very true. Very true. Yes. Because the tires is just as heavy.
Oh, yes. And that thing can bounce away from me, and then guess what? Everybody's getting a penalty, and everybody's going to look at me.
Oh, that's awesome. You sure you don't want to sit on a pit box and drink a beer? Oh, wait a minute. That doesn't happen in a race.
Yeah, I was just saying, so that would that wouldn't be beneficial to me at all.
Not looking good sitting on the pit box?
Nah.
Oh, I tell you what, some of these NASCAR fans.
What? Okay, so if you were on a pit crew, what would you do?
I'd be a spotter.
I knew you'd say that. You'd take the easy way out.
I'd be a spotter, and because I like to control things. I mean, come on, hello. Be in control. I'd be the
I
eye.
have no comment on that.
I'm kind of like God. I see it all.
Yeah,
I may not comment,
you know what?
but I see it all.
That's true. Do
But
apologize, everybody. Everything's getting back up and running.
But you know what? I think I would actually be a tire carrier. I could totally do that.
Yeah?
Yeah. If I wasn't up on the spotter, I'd be a tire carrier.
Well,
in my next life.
How heavy do you think the gas can is?
Oh, what did Enfield Jen say it was? I think she said it was like 85 to 95 pounds.
Woo!
Oh, yeah. And she throws those things around pretty. She's doing pretty good with them. Yeah, they're pretty heavy. And a tire's like, I don't know what the new tire is. Like, the rim and everything.
I feel like the new tire would be harder to carry. I think. It just doesn't have a lot of places to grip. As I hear the engine noise.
Oh,
we are green. All right. Uh-oh, what's going on here?
Are we green or are we still?
We are good.
Oh, okay.
Right. So right now, James Morris is your leader. Alan Dobbs in second. Looks like the leader fell all the way back to 5th place there in that number 16 truck. As they're getting single fire coming out of turn 4.
What lap are we on? Just so we can
catch
on lap everybody
4.
up.
So we missed 4 laps.
It's okay. We got 150. We're good.
Yeah,
got this.
We're totally good. And let me change a couple things. Trying to get it to show what lap we're on, not the time frame.
I think it was bouncing back and forth.
There we go. Fixed it.
There you go. Nailed it.
And right now it looks like looks like we did have a crash.
But they stayed green. They
did stay green. Looks like Patrick Rush and Kayla McCarthy is down pit road right now. Looks like they've been there for about 5.5 minutes. So that's unfortunate for them. Shane Posey back there in 20th right now. Let's take a look at our biggest mover. Looks like it's going to be Patrick Gentner in that 15. Currently running 15th place in that Ford F-150. I've got paint scheme still updating, so
I'm like, wait a minute, what just happened?
Things may disappear and come back.
I'm like, wait a minute, I think that was a 75. Was it a 15? I don't know. It just went blank. I mean, they spread out pretty. Oh, we got a little bit of contact between the 02 and the 18 there.
Side by side for the lead here. Ooh, pushes up a little bit as the inside truck disappears.
Okay, can't deal with these guys.
And now that helps the leader big time. He's able to get out over almost a second ahead while they're battling side by side back here for 2nd through 4th. It's going to help him be able to pull away. I've actually not taken some laps around Nashville here in the Truck Series, but actually I have a series coming up starting Friday. Actually, you'll be excited about this. My teammates, you ready to hear who my teammates are?
Ooh.
My teammates are Bill Lester and Jerry Nadeau. So, that's going to be fun.
That sounds like a lot of fun. You guys are going to be racing Nashville.
Yeah, well we're going to be racing Truck Series.
Nice. Oh, Bill Lester. The stories.
Such a great guy. I've talked to him a couple times, and I can't wait to get on the track with him. We started Daytona this week on Friday, as we're still watching the battle here at the Competition Designs 150. Side by side, Dylan Canova, yeah, and Tim Marlowe. We're going to ride on board with these guys. You see the leader just helping him extend that lead. Right now has about a second lead over second and third place. And the more that they stay side by side, the farther away he's going to be able to get.
I mean, he's got a pretty good lead. He's got some lap traffic coming up, too, that he can get behind him and cause them some problems.
Let's take a look back through the field here. See if we got any other battles going on. Jordan Salter in that number 9 truck. Oh, look, I see some sparks coming out the back of that thing. Not sure if it was an iRacing glitch or if he got the wall. I don't see any damage, so I don't believe he got the wall. Let's see if I can't go to the right rear. Oh, I do see some damage to the right side of that car. Yeah, he did get the wall.
You were correct on the sparks.
Yeah, it looks like there's some damage to the hood, I believe. So he's staying up high now, letting people go around. He is going to have to get that damage fixed.
He cut a tire on the way?
He could. It's very possible. And you'll know when it does happen.
He is staying up high. He's staying on the track, too.
And what's I got hats off to these guys because I've called a lot of races where they don't go this smooth in the early stages, and I do believe we do get stage breaks. Let me double check those notes. So there will be those yellow flags to bring the field back together, and those are going to be on lap 45, 95, and then the checkered flag at 150.
45, 95, and checkered at 150?
Yeah.
So we got 2 stage breaks. Not bad, not bad.
Man, so he's really riding that really high lane, and he's losing a lot of time, I feel like, up there, because now he's got the 55 of Tyler Bentley going to the inside of him here. But I will say, him riding that high line is going to help him with tire management. But it's really just going to shift that wear to the right rear instead of the right front. As now the 96 of Tim Henderson looking underneath as well.
Almost looks like he's having a hard time going down to the lower groove.
Yeah, and I can't imagine that, smacking that outside wall helped his case. So he's probably just waiting for that caution to be able to fix that. As we go back to the leader, Alan Dobbs, in the lead by about a second and a half. See if we can't look and see the field behind him. Yeah. Running a consistent line here. Don't look like he's struggling at all. And now second place, finally able to give himself some distance over the rest of the pack. As we got about a pack of 4 guys here racing from third on back to fifth. That's kind of a throwback there. The number 97 of Jordan Martin driving that number 97 Rubbermaid Sharpie. Good old Kurt Busch days.
I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, it's funny you should say that because I was like, God, that car looks so familiar. I mean, truck. Excuse me, truck.
looks nice. I like that, and it's kind of like chromey looking. I don't even think that's a word, chromey.
No, I think we need to bring back Sharpie. I'm just saying.
Listen, the Kurt Busch's final race, it should be that paint job that he won the championship with.
He's not done yet. He's not gonna be done.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, when the time comes.
Yes, when the time comes.
McCarthy is finally leaving pit road. Heavy damage to that number 24, though. That truck, unfortunately, we missed what happened on the beginning of this race. So not sure what happened to that 24 Toyota, but man, a lot of damage to that truck. And Will Moore on pit road as well. It looked like Patrick Rush was the other driver. Oh, comes so close to that wall. You see, still battling issues with that truck. Even after coming down pit road and getting some damage fixed, he was on pit road. Looks like for about a minute and a half. But I'm telling you, Catherine, these trucks, they're so, like, there are certain wrecks that you'll think that you've got so much damage, it's irreparable, so on and so forth. And then there's other wrecks that should have been, you would think, felt minor, but, like, do major damage to your truck.
Ooh.
So 16 going around the lap traffic of McCarthy.
I have a hard time seeing the numbers.
Yeah, I know. It's difficult to see on
I was
this.
sitting there going, oh, I don't want to say the wrong one. Ah, there we go.
Is that better? A little bit better?
Yes. Much better. There we go. Much better.
The camera angles are kind of weird at this track, too. They don't give me a good close-up. Like, that's as close as it lets me go.
So there's not much banking at Nashville. I guess I'm, like, seeing it here, and then I know this is supposed to be, like, a replica. It kind of seems almost flat a little bit.
Like,
the banking's not, like, what we're used to on a super speedway.
Yeah, I mean, correct, yes. I'm going to say, I'm going to pull it up and take a look here. Let's see. The banking is only 14 degrees.
So I think that's less than New Hampshire. Pulling up my facts right now.
Yeah.
New Hampshire.
I think you might be right. Yeah, New Hampshire is... Well, that's... Why is it not telling me?
It was built in 1990. I guess I totally spaced that on that one. I mean, I did go and watch Dale Earnhardt Sr. there.
And so the Nashville Super Speedway is 1.33 miles long.
And the crazy part is, it's like in the center. It's like on the outskirts, and you get like the stadiums and everything around.
Right.
It's definitely interesting to see.
So riding on board here with Joshua Sousey. I hope I said that right. He is the biggest mover right now. Up 11 spots since the drop of the green flag. Up to 4th. Setting his eyes on 3rd place right now. Great run by him. Drives for Turtle Shell Motorsports. Now, I'll tell you one thing, I didn't expect is, we're already on lap 30 here of 150. So the time flies by at, a track like Nashville. And I'm going to have to, this week, I'm probably going to do some practice here at Nashville. I see the truck series and stuff for the iRacing officials are at Nashville, so that'd be some good practice for me.
I was gonna say they seem to all be running like a smooth line, and just
You're doing a
everybody
really great job, and there's a big battle back here from 11th or 10th on back. Well, 11th on back. Sorry, that's a lapped car. McCarthy there on the outside with the 55, the 33, and then the 54 and 96 all battling for 10th back to 13th. Come back a little bit further, see how Russ is doing in that number 3 truck, as well as Shane Weldon in that number 16. I'm sorry, 77. He's in 16th place. That's what I was looking at. Oh, we've got a yellow flag.
Ooh.
Shane Posey. We will go back and take a look at that. Posing the 83, coming up to turn 1, comes down into the corner. Oh, just loses it. Not sure what happened there. Didn't look like he. You know what? It actually looked like to me. We're gonna ride on board. It almost looked like something, either the brakes or the steering went out in the car, like the steering wheel. Not sure.
No, I'm
not sure what happened there.
maybe a flat tire pulled him into the wall.
Maybe, but I didn't. I don't know. As we see, some drivers coming down pit road, some not, because we're on lap 32 right now. Okay, we're on lap 32. Lap 45 is our stage break. So, you know, some of these people are going to try to gain some position by staying out on track, because when that caution comes back out, you could turn around and make up all that position, have fresher tires than everybody else. I don't know how the tire wear is here, so that would be something I would need to find out. As these guys are running 100% fuel. So fuel should not be an issue here tonight. See if we can't pull down Ty Cole. Hey Ty, it's Tim and Captain up in the booth. You got a copy?
I got a copy.
Hey man, so I just kind of wanted to give you the opportunity to, you know, invite anybody who may want to join the league, how they do so, and kind of what kind of rules you guys run here.
Well, we try to follow a lot of NASCAR scheduling and rules and stuff like that. We do have a rule book that, you know, we can definitely send out. We have a Discord that usually we send everybody to. But the biggest thing is that, you know, we want to make sure that everybody goes through iRacing as well. And that's really the only ways to get into the league. We're a pretty good league. Obviously, you can see the I rating within the league. You see we're pretty competitive. We race closely. If that's not the type of driving that you're into, then it probably isn't the league.
Listen, you, I don't know if iRacing's for you. If that's
well, that's true. That's true. But we encourage close racing. We encourage these guys to you know, really get up on against each other and stuff. We're not afraid of getting, you know, of banging doors or anything like that. These guys all are pretty cool with each other. So after the race, there may be some heated words here and there, but at the end of the day, we all love racing with each other. So.
Fist flying works.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, actually, I think I heard a couple of the drivers actually live with each other, so McCarthy and Landon Lacey might be throwing fists in the room. I don't know.
That's a possibility. I know John Crow and Richard Malagani, they actually live similarly close to each other, and they've exchanged a few words over iRacing. So you can only imagine what goes on around in their neighborhoods. So.
That's funny. Awesome. Well, what does a tire run look like here?
We really haven't been able to get a good tire run in. I think
Okay.
I had about 8.3 gallons of fuel remaining, and obviously we start with 18.7, so 10 gallons of fuel in those 33 laps that we ran. I feel that looking at my tire data, I was on my right front. I was at 77%, so plenty of tires left on those.
Yeah, not
I was
too bad.
starting to come in a little bit better. I'm looking forward to this last stage. I think we'll be good there.
Awesome. All right. Well, good luck the rest of the race, and hopefully we'll get to talk to you after the race.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Ty. You know what? I don't even realize, where did I take you from? I should ask that.
Maybe the garage area.
Okay, I'll make sure. Thanks.
No problem.
Good luck.
I think I put him in the right spot. All right.
Are we? Well, we're still under caution, so we're doing good.
And the pace car just went in.
Just went off. Yep.
Lap 30. We're coming to lap 36 right now. Green flag is in the air. And you see, in iRacing, we have that new Geico restart zone. So still, I think we're about a week and a half into that new restart zone situation as we're 3 wide here coming through the center of the turn 1 and 2. Oh!
Did somebody go down on the grass?
I don't think so. But these guys are neck and neck, really trying to get those spots as fast as they can on this restart to come back up front. We see side by side for second place. The pole sitter, Cody Giles, back in the lead in that 16 truck. Little loose up there up front. But he's got Alan Dobbs and Jordan Martin right on his tail, as well as Tim Marlowe coming through to third place in that 007. That's pretty funny to say out loud. I see a lot of drivers, they try to use that apron on the front stretch, kind of like the Chicagoland situation, Kansas, Las Vegas, to gain a little bit of time coming through the tri-oval. See back to Ty Cole, who we just talked to on the outside of the 81. 3 wide here. Woo! Right up against that wall, comes right back down. A lot of speed out of that 41 coming off the turn 4. He's actually our biggest mover right now as well, up 12 spots since the start of the green flag, or the drop of the green flag.
It drops. It waves. It flags. He is on the move. Who is now? Does this? I mean, obviously we jumped in here. Now, is this a series that runs every week?
Yes, they run every week. Let me take a look and see if I can't find the standings. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm missing quite a few races on the schedule. Let me take a look here. This is June 21st. We're missing about 3 races on hold on, I'm trying to take a look here.
Well, we are at lap 42, coming up on the stage break here.
Yeah, so looking at statistics for the league, looks like Joshua has won 1, 2, 3, 4 races. Won at Darlington, Bristol, Atlanta, and Daytona. Cody has won. He won at Michigan. as well as the Worldwide Technology. So pretty much looks like they run the same schedule as the Truck Series. Next week, or I'm sorry, they're off next week. They come back July 5th at the Mid-Ohio course, and then Pocono.
Pocono, the tricky triangle.
And then their chase actually starts July 26th at Lucas Oil. Fantastic track, by the way.
The season almost done with? Is the season almost done with?
No, it doesn't end until November 8th, so they got a while.
Okay. I was going to say, already in playoffs? Whoa, I can't handle this.
Yeah. They,
Oop, we got somebody down. Oop.
Cody Morgan, it looked like. Let me take a look here. Showed me on this. Said Cody Morgan went off the track. We'll take a look at. Oh, he got loose. Just goes across the front. Oh, great save. Kept it off the other drivers and got it back on track. Kept it under green.
We like that staying under green. When we are at lap 45.
Yeah, and we should have a caution rolling out here any second. As soon as, whoa, second place comes way up close to that wall. Tim Marlowe is going to be your winner here in stage number 1. In that 007. You know, if I had the James Bond theme song, I'd throw it on right now. But I do not.
Oh, I don't either. Damn.
Bum. I can't do it. Forget it. I'm going to sound real dumb. I'll pass.
Bond. James Bond.
Tim Marlowe. In his Toyota Tundra.
I'm digging the 007 here.
I am too. It's a good number. See if we can't get a word with Tim after that stage win. Hey Tim, it's Tim up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Hey man, James Bond over here, winning stage number 1.
Oh man, and I just missed pit road entrance.
Oh man, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it wasn't you. It was said it was closed until I got past it, and then through the caution.
Man, and you know, I thought it was me because I was like, maybe I should wait till he goes down pit road. So that's why.
No, I mean, I was staying out because it said it was closed, and as soon as I got past pit road entrance, it said pit lane open.
Oh man. Well, now, heading into stage 2, how do you change your strategy to get back up there?
Well, I was going to have to go in anyway because I didn't put that much fuel in there. That helped me on that short run.
Okay.
So I got to fix that. So I'll go back in and I'll work my way back up. Try to take better care of the tires because that first run I just slaughtered the setup.
How's it handling right now?
Oh,
it seems like it's handling pretty good. Yeah. Awesome. Well, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Five Lug Mafia, the team, I got them on. It's,
awesome.
They did good to be around.
Hey, awesome. I've got a quick question for you. How did you come up with the 007? Is there like a good story to this, or?
Not really. It was kind of the James Bond thing, but because somebody had my 28.
That's a good number too. I mean, Davey Allison, right there all the way.
Yeah, I was a big Davey fan, and then I was pulled for Mark Martin. It's pretty neat. Cale Yarborough back in the day, so yeah, it's pretty neat.
All right. Well, good luck the rest of the night.
Thank you very
good
much.
luck, Tim. Well, hopefully we'll get to talk to you at the end of this one.
All right, thank you.
Make sure I put him in the right spot. This thing, there's so many rooms on Discord, my screen don't go high enough. As he finally does make it down pit road. That's unfortunate that he missed pit road. I could say that that's happened to me before, where all of a sudden it, like, I don't know, NASCAR just like, it's open, but it was closed. So
now, is there, like, on the driver's screen, obviously we don't have that screen.
Right.
But does it say, like, it flash? Obviously it must flash for them.
It specifically shows up, says pits closed or pits open. I believe I haven't raced in so long. I'm always broadcasting. I believe it's in yellow, or I believe it's in red when it's closed and then turns to yellow when pits are open. Okay. The text. So now that's going to give the lead to Tyler Bentley.
Ooh.
As it looks like that was his. I'm not sure he went down. I believe. Okay, so last time he went down pit road was lap 33. So he went during that last caution. So he is elected to stay out, as well as Jeff Hopper or Hooper. I'm not sure which one it is.
Hooper.
Hooper.
I'm going to go with Hooper.
I will follow that lead.
Only 2 stayed out. It did not take the caution.
Correct. Yeah, 2 stayed out.
Wow.
And
I don't know if this is as Tim was saying about the tire wear. I take the caution.
And you know what's going to happen here is that right now these drivers will have 15 laps fresher tires. So it's going to be interesting to see how that's going to play out once the green flag drops. Like, how fast are these third place and back going to drive around these 2 front guys?
I can't tell if the
Oh, the lights are off. Yes.
they are off. Okay. Sorry.
No,
trying.
you're fine. This is. I understand. You know, you're watching it through my screen, so it's not as easy for you to see. I mean, I've got my split screen set up here. I've got a 32-inch screen that I see. I can see everything, and then my other screen is full of statistics as they are getting ready to drop the green flag. Going to see that Geico restart zone on the inside there near the grass. Can restart anywhere in that zone.
And we are clean.
He did not. I think he was trying to get a jump on everybody, but that 0-2 of Alan Dobbs right underneath him already, and he's going to go right to the lead here into turn number 1. As it already doesn't look good for the drivers who did not come down pit road. Still battling, though, for first place.
He's just, I mean, he's hanging on. Good for him. 55 is still alive. 55 alive.
And that's all it really takes here, Catherine, is, you know, holding these drivers up and getting them to wear their tires down as much as yours have been worn down. So, you know, that's a good strategy. Oh, as you see the 41 of Ty get a little loose there on the inside lane.
And they're falling into single file there.
97 is going to dive down here below that 23 or 023. Not able to make it hook. That outside lane gets a bigger run. The 16 drops to the inside, goes around the 97, goes to the inside of the 023, and gains 2 spots right there. Great move there by that number 16 of Cody Giles.
So we said Nashville was at 14 degrees banking.
Yes.
New Hampshire is at 7 degrees banking.
Maybe that's why I don't like New Hampshire. It's boring.
It's New Hampshire. It's home.
It's terrible.
For me.
I could never. You know, here was my problem with New Hampshire. Okay.
They
and it was
sprawl
the
out and play a single
same
file.
problem that I had when I don't know if anybody can remember when Homestead was flat. Homestead was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And when they added that banking, it was, oh man, that 41 is high on that outside lane. Able to keep it going though. I think he's out there just trying to put less wear on his tires on that outside lane. You see the 55 still hanging with these guys. So, you know, maybe it was the right call out of that 55 team because they're still hanging with the leaders. Just come back here a little bit. David Salter in that number 9 truck. He was one of the drivers that got into that wall a little bit earlier. looking to rebound, get that thing back up to the front. Right now, he had qualified in 5th. He's currently in 10th.
The 9.
Going to the inside of the 18 right now. Trying to see who. Go back here. A quick update for our Stage 1 winner, Tim Marlowe. He's all the way back in 16th place right now. Gonna have to work his way back up front with that 5-lug Mafia Team 007 Toyota. I want to give a quick shout out to Next Level Racing, a sponsor here tonight at the Competition Designs 150 here at Nashville. I want to thank Hung Throttle eSports for bringing us on board here tonight. Got a great group of drivers here tonight. 24 drivers took the green flag, and right now looks like only 4 of them are not on the lead lap. And unfortunately, looks like McCarthy is back down pit road, getting more damage fixed on number 24. It looks like we got a new leader. Oh, no, I think my thing was just updating, but John Crow Sr. right now in that number 54, leading the way in that Toyota. Got a good distance over second place, 1.59 seconds over second. So they're all pretty much single file right now. All heading for that next stage break, which is, I think, lap 60, I believe. I think I'm wrong. I think I'm so wrong. 95. I knew I was so wrong. So we've only had one caution here tonight, Catherine. Do you think this could be one of those races where
we had 2. We had one that we missed.
Well, we don't know. We don't know if there was a caution though.
Oh yeah, that's true. Good point.
Yeah, and it didn't look like there was because, they were on lap 4. They would have been farther along, I believe, had there been a caution.
Okay, we'll roll with that one. I like that one.
Do you see this coming down to the final stage? Do you think it could be? Do you think there could be a caution in the final laps, or do you think it's gonna be one of those where it stays green and the best car is gonna be able to pull this off?
I kind of feel like this is gonna stay green. They're all in their own lines. They're clean. They're not, driving out there recklessly. They're actually keeping their lines. If you've noticed, every driver has stayed pretty much the same line over lap and lap again. And they've all, we haven't had any fist throwing yet, or
plenty of time.
Plenty of time. But these guys are they're in tune. They're in tune with the track, and their tires and everything.
Ooh, I saw some sparks there.
I just noticed that.
Riding on board with David Salter in that number 9. Trying to get a draft off of that 55. Used that outside lane to his advantage. Oh, but he just pushes a little too hard. Coming off the corner, you saw him fighting the wheel there. Had to let up a lot. Man. Great job keeping it off the wall. You see now that number 3 of Russ trying to go to the inside of him after.
You mean number 20? It says 20 on the screen.
Well, that's wrong. That's
okay.
His paint job says 3. iRacing says 20. It's a thing that's not been updated.
So it's a mail saying that they forgot to do something?
Oh, no. Russ, I have no I have no words, Russ. I cannot believe the disrespect that's coming out of this woman's mouth.
It's not disrespect. I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm about to call your boyfriend and tell him to come yank the chair from out from under you.
He probably would at this point.
Anybody in the broadcast, if you hear a thud, it's just Catherine hitting the floor.
I can't even right now. But yeah, no, I'm just saying. We got a little updates. We gotta do some updates. Oh, wait a minute. It's probably a NASCAR thing update.
Oh, yeah, that could be too.
The week later or something. I mean, we did have an off week, so they had to get back in their offices,
We're going to take you through the field really quick. The top 10, we're going to go up here. Good battle for the lead up here right now. John Crow Sr. in first right now in that number 54. Joshua in that number 81. Up 13 spots since the drop of the green flag in that second position. Cody Giles, your pole sitter, sitting in third. Jordan Martin in that number 97. So far, he started fourth. He's in fourth. Hasn't gained or lost anything. Alan Dobbs in fifth in that number 02. James Morris in that number 18 in sixth. And I'm going to go back up here to the lead. We got a battle for the lead. We'll continue through that here in a second. But I just wanted to see this battle here. Ooh, as the 16 cuts up in front of that 54.
Did we get a little rub in there? Maybe not. Maybe it was just my screen.
No, it was good, clean pass. Now Joshua is your leader as we go back through the field again. Alan Dobbs in sixth. Russ in seventh in that number 3. Ty Cole in eighth in that number 41. Tyler Bentley in ninth in that 55. And David Salter in that number 9, or in that number 9 car in 10th. Gosh, it was a mouthful. And a quick update again from our first stage winner, Tim Marlowe, a.k.a. his official name for me is James Bond.
007.
Up to 12th, setting his eyes on Jeff. Now, here's something to watch. Okay, we got two drivers. We got Tyler Bentley in that 55, and we've got Jeff in that 023. Both pitted back on lap 33. Now, how long are they going to stay out there before they decide these tires, they can't handle them no more? Because if you think about
what about fuel?
Well,
What about fuel?
Fuel, I think they'll be okay. It'll be close. Actually, you know what? You may be right. I think
I'm going with fuel on this one.
Yeah, but here's the issue. All these other drivers went down pit road under caution, not losing any time. You make that pit stop under green, it looks like it's taking drivers about a minute total time on pit road. Okay? Now, put that in perspective of the last lap the leader ran was a 31.07. I can almost guarantee you're going to go 2 laps down if you take that route.
Ooh.
Now, and then you're going to be battling back, attempting to get back on the lead lap. You'll get one back when they go down pit road, but the issue at that point is you, at that point, need a caution to come out and be the lucky dog. So there is some strategy to think about here as we head towards the end of stage 2.
Boo.
Oh.
Whoa! Well, just like that, a ghost has appeared. Patrick Morrison's here, guys.
How's it going, guys?
Good, and you?
Oh, man. Well, how's the race going so far?
The race is going great. We've only had 2 cautions. I had to think about it. Hold on, sorry. 2 cautions. One was a driver got into the wall in turn 1 and the stage break. So really just solid racing here tonight in the competition's Design 150 here at Nashville. Pit strategy is underway right now. We've got 2 drivers who've not been down pit road since lap 33, as we are on lap 75.
Oh.
And our
you're
first,
54. Oh
yeah.
boy, your 54 car's
Yeah.
all over the track.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's where'd he go? I just had it. There he is. He was the leader, but since he's lost the lead, he's been struggling during this stage, nearing the end of stage 2. And another thing, Patrick, we had the winner of stage 1. He missed pit road during the caution, so he ended up having to go back to the back of the
we
field.
How did
We
you miss
blame
it
it on
during the
Tim.
caution?
He
Well,
was talking to Tim.
yeah, we blame it on me. Okay, I blame it on me, but he states that it said that it was closed, and then it opened randomly.
What?
As he was driving by.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but I think it was because I was talking to him.
That
Tim
is
didn't
possible.
Tim did not wait until he went down pit road.
I did not.
Just kind of throwing it out there. I mean,
Wow. Boy, he's going to have a chat with you if he makes up to a podium finish, boy.
I think at this point, I kind of hope he doesn't. No,
Yeah.
and he's
Yeah,
driving that.
kind of taking a little peek at them, John Crow. Yeah, he's got getting a little out of sorts. Have you seen any problems tonight with these guys running on the concrete?
So tonight we've noticed coming out of turn 4, we've seen quite a few sparks already. Drivers have smacked that wall a couple of times. We had iRacing crash at the beginning of the race. We don't know what happened with McCarthy. She's already been down, he's been down pit road right now for 13 minutes. Previously was down pit road for about 8.5. So a lot of stuff going on in the McCarthy camp, as well as Will and Patrick Rush. So trying to get those cars fixed and back out. Already, I want to say close to almost 40 laps down.
Yeah, and this has got to be a tough league. There are no fast repairs here.
Right.
So they can't even put their car back together, if something bad does unfortunately happen.
Yep.
Wow.
And we are 15 laps from the stage break.
Yeah, and right now our biggest mover is our leader. Joshua started in 15th position up to first right now. Trying to take a look here. Patrick, have you gotten to run any laps here at Nashville?
Absolutely.
I'm jealous because so what makes this track so different to say what's a comparable track would you say for Nashville?
Some say Chicagoland. I can't say that. I can't say Texas. Things like that. But
I wouldn't say Chicago. Chicagoland had banking.
yeah, this does in some areas. The banking's a little different in each turn. I mean, it's almost like a Pocono, but this has more form. It's just this thing with them big concrete tracks. It has so much more grip, so you can get so much speed coming out of these turns. The key is your exit matters. And you said a couple of drivers have already smacked the wall, and that's probably what has happened. Is that pit? your turn exit is everything. Because as soon as you come out, I mean, if you're up half a car too far, in the throttle too much, you're eating the wall. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, it does take a lot of kind of time. It takes a lot of patience that if you do get out of sorts, if you're side by side with another driver, you got to let out of the gas. Let the car roll and then get back into the turn. Because, if you get too hungry, dive into that turn, it rides right up and you're in the wall. And then you may end up, in pit for 10 to 15 minutes.
All right, so I'm going to come to the defense of the people who say it's like Chicagoland. And here's why I say that.
Oh, boy.
Looking at Chicagoland, the length is a 1.5. Length here at Nashville is a 1.3. Now, the banking is 18 degrees. Only 4 more degrees than here at Nashville. So I can see the comparison. I can.
Yeah. And it's not quite. And Nashville, it's very new to the circuit. I believe it's only been on for about 4 years or so.
Yep.
And it took a while. And now I believe even trucks, the Cup cars, Xfinity, everybody races here now. So, and really, it takes a lot to get past those, the sanctions and everything else. Make sure you pass safety checks
Yep.
for these guys to run. And, when you start building almost a 1.5 mile track, that's a lot of money you start pouring out there for a baby.
Yeah. And I believe IndyCar runs here as well. If I was looking at my because the lap record is a 22 seconds set by Sam Hornish Jr.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't even want to ask the speed on that one.
208. I don't know that I feel comfortable going 208 at this track.
Yeah. But man, that's a move. But I mean, so far, yeah. You know who I'm unexpected is Tim Marlowe. So you said he was up there really rolling around. He has the fastest time on the track.
Yep.
Does he not?
He does 30.05.
Yeah. So and he's kind of back here in the 7th position as 007 car. But
the 55 and the 53 got into the wall.
Wow. Yeah. Was that
33.
Ty Cole?
No, that was Tyler Bentley.
Bentley.
Wow.
Now, listen, you all hyping this track up so much. I'm gonna have to run this track in one of these official races this week.
Nice and easy. Nice and easy. I started my first race here in the ARCA car, and then once you start turning up to the Xfinity Cup cars, it's a blast. Yeah. So you have to place your spots. You gotta aim.
See, I love the trucks, so truck series may be on deck this week.
All right. But yeah, right now in the batter's box are these cars. So Tyler Bentley looked like he kind of cleaned up his act there a little bit after getting real closer, kind of kissing that wall a little bit there.
And you know why he kissed that wall? I'm gonna tell you right now. He is one of those drivers that has not pitted since lap 33.
Oh wow!
So he has a lot of time on those tires.
I was debating if he was going to run out of gas.
Yeah, he's already he's 13 seconds off pace. So, wow, yeah. So you're almost you're about what 6 laps before stage break, and I mean
now.
Pit strategy now. Would you? I mean, to me, normally when it gets this late in the race, it's suicide to not get 4 tires here at Nashville. I mean, I don't know if I'd just take right sides. You'd have to kind of converse with the crew chief and see how your tire wear was the last shot. But if he didn't pit since lap 30, that's gonna be heavy stress. But at least you have put these tires through the rounds here, Tim, and you know how far these things will go. And you don't want to go that far again, but you can if you need to. And that his race line is working for him to stay here in the top 10 and working his way up front. So, what is your strategy at this point?
It's it's a tough choice, or a tough call, I should say, because you got to think this could be your last caution, coming up here. And at that point, you've got to determine if those 2 tires. I feel like I would have made that 2-tire call at lap 33, because then I would know how it feels. You see what I'm saying? Because you make that 2-tire call right now, you could be ruining your chances at getting a podium finish.
Good call. I'm agreeing with you on that one.
But at the same time, you've now you stayed out during the last stage break. You've fallen back to 10th place. Can you recover what you've lost getting 4 tires? It's a tough call.
Man, yeah, I always err on the side of if I lose 6 or 7 spots taking 4 tires and a full tank of fuel, then so be it. I'm gonna be that guy that at the very end, when everybody tries to pit one last time, I'm gonna slide up, and I'm gonna have the better tires, because I got a feeling that if you have guys on worn out tires, I'm not gonna have that maneuverability to get out of the way, and trouble always seems to find me on these tracks. So that's just me, Tim.
Hey, I do not blame you one bit. I've been down that road, and yeah.
Yeah, Cody Morgan looks like he might be putting a little work here on Ty Cole there in the 33 car. Kind of taking that peek there on the inside.
And he was one of those drivers that just smacked the wall very recently, but now getting it down there and getting the inside of Ty Cole. I'm not sure. Ty Cole's been running that high line, but I don't know that it's been benefiting him all too much.
Yeah, not much. I mean, I could see for maybe some tire conservation, but I don't know here at this track if I'd want to put a whole lot of pressure on that right rear tire. I mean, because you already see it is a control issue. Even running low mid line, you start running high line and then try to change up your strategy. That could come back to bite you.
As I expect the caution at any moment. On lap 96 of 150, there it is. So there's your stage 2 winner. Joshua, your pole sitter, is going to finish in second in stage 2. Jordan Martin in third. Russ in fourth. Russ having a good night here. Russ started back in 15th position all the way up to fourth right now. Great showing by him. James Morris in fifth, Alan Dobbs in sixth, Tim Marlowe, your stage 1 winner, back up to seventh. Cody Morgan, your biggest mover right now. I'm sorry, not the biggest, second biggest mover in eighth. Ty Cole and Tyler Bentley going to round out your top 10.
Wow, yeah, and really, I'm excited to see. And now that I'm joined so late, is what these guys do on fresh tires. that's what I'm excited to see so far. From showing up a little late from the VRA session.
We just lost James Morrison as well. He just disappeared, and iRacing's been doing some funky stuff lately.
Yeah.
Those updates, boy.
Yeah, no kidding.
You come down pit road, it'll be interesting to see if anyone decides to take those 2 tires. See Russ slides into his pit box. Right side's up. And down. And there's a 55 behind him. That's another driver we want to watch. Left side's up. 55. Right sides are down. And looks like 55 is going to go with those 4 fresh tires like you said.
Yeah,
Russ up to third. Ooh, big battle here coming off pit road.
Yeah, right there with that 9 car.
Yeah, it looks like James Morris may have lost connection entirely. Dropped all the way back to 18th, and his truck has not moved.
Uh-oh. And you hate to see that, and that's...
You really do.
Even if, when you're racing cars in real life, that's what you hate to see is the mechanical faults. It's no trouble of your own, just the car just couldn't hold it. And here it's this kind of the same thing. Sometimes your internet connection just can't hold it.
Yep. It's unfortunate. Maybe not even your internet connection. It could just be iRacing just taking a poo.
Yeah. Yeah, as I see, it looks like Ginter here in the 12th position. I believe that 96 car. He's doing a little blinking there. That's who I think I'm looking at.
Yes. Hey, look, he's running one of the sponsors we know, Dubby.
There you go.
We know Dubby all too well.
Okay, yeah, no, that's Tim Henderson in the 96. I think I was looking at Ginter in the 75, but no, you're good. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Dubby. That's that energy drink stuff, isn't it?
I think it's now I'm gonna sound real dumb. It's like a little. I think there was chewables. No. I could be wrong.
Oh man, now I've done it.
Yeah, you did.
Now I've done it.
All right, so are we going to go green all the way through, or are we going to have a caution? What's your guys' prediction?
Oh, I think, cautions breed cautions.
Ooh.
So I think it's going to happen.
I think it's going to be later.
You're right.
Yeah.
It is a drink. I'm so sorry. You're right.
Yep.
I knew you were right. I'm always wrong. Don't tell my wife.
I say 10 to 15 to go. I think we're going to have another caution. Somebody's going to get a
Whoa.
little overzealous and push.
Okay.
And give that. Hey, who the heck is heading down pit road right now?
That is Tim Marlowe again.
I wonder what his strategy is.
Maybe topping off.
Pace car lights are out, though. I mean, we're about to go back on the green. Wow.
Yep, it was a quick pit stop. Only 5.2 seconds, so he was topping off.
Interesting. I wonder if that'll come into play later. I wonder, if they were stretching it. Interesting. I mean, kind of take the back of the pack there. I knew he was running pretty well, getting his way up front, but man, taking that extra shot there is really. I wonder if that'll help him. I wonder if any of the weight to the car will help with traction.
It may, but he's been able to manage his tires pretty good. So him getting through this field, I'm not too concerned. As a quick update, the two that stayed out. Oh, we're going back green. Let me get back up here to the front. Getting to that Geico restart zone. Russ gets a great start on the inside lane. Going to go up to second place right off the bat. Is he going to be able to clear the 97, though? That's going to be the question. And he does. Russ is really putting it down in that number 3 truck as we're single file all the way back to about 8th. And then a battle back here between the 9 and the 96. And now there's a battle for 3rd. Oh, 3 wide. And this is going to be a long 60 laps here. Oh, Jade Bird. Jade Bird is around.
Oh,
no caution yet.
Caution. Oh, no.
Oh, we got another one.
And where?
Oh.
Right there, the pit exit. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can wrangle which car that was.
39?
I don't see.
33 gets loose. He's a little bit off the grass as well.
33. Why do I not see a 33 on my screen? Oh,
Yeah,
Cody
I know
Morgan.
The car number. Yeah, the car number's a little mixed up here.
We'll go back and take a look here.
It's a 77.
See a 39 all by himself. Oh, just gets loose. Coming off at turn 4. Takes it through the grass. Stays off the groove. Gets it in reverse. Gets it back going. So we are going to stay green flag here. But that's unfortunate for Jade.
Yeah, it looks like Hooper was the other guy who got spun out there for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, his truck says 023.
Yes.
Is this another NASCAR non-update thing going on?
It looks like he smacked the wall, too. Some damage on that right side.
Yeah, he's been getting a little trouble with that car.
And now this is, look at Tim Marlowe having to battle these guys side by side up here. Dealing with the 75 right now of Patrick Gentner. Now he's setting his eyes on Shane Weldon. And this is a gaggle back here for about 10th on back. But he's doing a great job on that outside lane.
He's moving up through the field pretty good.
Now, Patrick, since you've raced at this track, how long does a fuel last? A fuel window?
I was going to say, it depends if you're in the draft or not. If these guys are running 100% fuel, they may or may not be able to make it to the end. Sometimes you'll see that kind of that 38 to 42 lap window. But if you're in the draft, you can kind of save a little bit and kind of really kind of pick and
Okay.
choose, but yeah, honestly, it all depends. I've seen some guys in the front where they've taken it easy. You'll see them actually let out the throttle a little earlier, and it'll save them a little bit of fuel in the long run. Yeah, I believe we're about 43 to go. So I don't know if there will be another pit, but yeah, no,
Man,
Josh
that would
was-
really make things wild.
Yeah, Josh Salcy up here in the lead, man, doing a great job. Man, just really putting the hurt there. But Jordan Martin keeping him close, within a tenth. So he did take a peek a few laps ago, trying to see if he could sneak by. But you see how those race lines are kind of changing up a little bit. You see Jordan Martin trying to triangulate that turn, try to get a little more speed coming out. So great move, good good thinking. But can he hold? And how long will those tires stay tacky for him to try to make this move?
And the longer he puts the pressure on Joshua, it's going to keep wearing away at those tires, because Joshua's thinking in his mind, I can't be just letting this guy go by, because if he just hits all of his marks and I can't get back around him, what am I to do?
Right. Yeah, it looks like everybody's kind of calming down. You realize, hey, we got to make it through this last stage here, because this may be your last set of tires. This may be your last fill up. So this may be the long haul.
But if you're not up here in the top three, the sense of urgency is there right now.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. I mean, if you look at, let's say, Alan Dobbs here, I mean, kind of you got to start thinking what is his plan here? Are we going to hang out behind Russ, in the 3 car, or are we going to go ahead and see if we can work our way up front? I think a good safe way would be to stay behind him and wait your turn. I would wait till about 10 laps to go and make that extra jerk toward third place, because right now he's off the leader by over a second, and time can be made up here at this track, but it is not easy, not even a little bit.
Yeah,
You
now
see Jordan
he's
Martin
still
trying to make that move.
Yeah, now it looked like Allen was trying to make that move on the 3 of Russ. Oh, here he's looking. He's looking to the inside. The 97 peaked. Went back in line.
Yep, gonna ride a little bit higher and see if he can get some top speed off this turn and see if he can get pulled around. But man, it's really, you got that low and that middle line. That high line sometimes just doesn't tack. It's not really your best friend. And the only thing I've ever seen really work up top is more of those Indies. Indies can, with a lighter car, it's easier for them to turn. But yeah, not when you're driving these, 2,800, 30,000 pound trucks around these turns. It's not, just doesn't work.
And these guys are really, we've not seen too many of these guys get loose and smack the wall. I mean, what would you say, Kathy? Maybe a handful, but they've all relatively been able to maintain these trucks here tonight.
And they've all had smooth, clean lines and stayed somewhat close to each other in the draft and everything.
I think our biggest difference was the leader in the first stage had, I think, maybe a 2-second lead before a caution. And nobody's been able to get back up to that.
Nope.
Yeah, Tim, but it's really time to power down. Jordan Martin really can't let him go. I mean, he's marching almost a half a second behind, and that's not where he wants to be. I don't know. Honestly, I wouldn't let that go. I wouldn't, kind of slack off at this point. I know he may be concerned about his tires, but he cannot let him get away. Speaking of not getting away, Cody Morgan in the 33 car just made a nice little move there to David Salter there, moving him back in the 9 car. So yeah, he kind of been marching back a little bit here recently, but he's hanging outside the top 10.
Ooh, was that the
He's going to have to
55?
work his way up front.
I saw somebody. 96. Looked like he got loose coming through the tri-oval there. Come back up front. Ty Cole right now sitting in 7th place in that 41. Trying to set his eyes on getting around Dylan Canova. Who's actually about a second and a half in front of him. Right now he's got the 39 between them. Oh, and Russ is in the wall.
Ooh.
Pancaked that thing on the right side. Somebody give him some Mrs. Buttersworth syrup. That might be the cheesiest thing I've ever said.
Yep, I would probably. I'm going to write that one down. Wow.
I can't even right now. You need real maple syrup, from the north. Come on.
Holy cow.
Oh, we're going to have a booklet of just weird innuendos we use during these broadcasts.
Always keeping them interesting, but you're just making people hungry at this point.
I'm starving.
Man, but how's that damage look on the outside of that 3 car? I mean, is he bent up pretty bad?
I'm trying to see. Doesn't look
See if
too
you get
bad.
that 10-4 right front. There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Yes, they may have to take a real careful approach at that. Spotter and crew chief are going to look at that, and hopefully that fender doesn't cut that tire down.
Yeah, that looks very questionable.
I'm
Man.
going to go with...
It doesn't look good.
No. That could be a, game changer on that one, if that tire goes down.
See, it doesn't look like it's affecting his line too much. He's still able to hold that pretty solid line there. You see the wheel, just minimal movement here. And let me ask you, this is a question for you, Patrick, okay? As an iRacer, okay, what do you prefer on your steering ratio? Do you prefer to be able to hold that, nice, steady line, or are you the kind of guy that it's almost like a chopping block?
It depends where I am.
Okay,
When you get to these
good
longer
answer.
speedways, I prefer as loose as possible. I've actually had to change the way I drive. I used to run, if anybody iRaces, I used to run almost that 10 to 12 to 1, and I'm learning to run that 16 to 1, is get it real loose, where I can actually control a lot more of the steering. Now, if I'm at Bristol, or, such a small tracker like Martinsville, I've got that thing super tight because one person spins out, I got to make sure I can jerk and get out of the way. I mean, because all it takes is one person clipping the wall, and I got a blink of an eye to make a quick decision. You start loosening up that wheel, I got nowhere to go. It's too late. I'm in them. So, and I'd rather not ruin my race. So, yeah, but one like this, I'd probably be somewhere in that 14, 16 to 1, real loose. That way I can glide into these turns, because last thing I want to do is, like you said, like a chopping block. I get it moves too much, and it'll start shaving speed off, and I will wear that right front out a lot faster than I want it to.
Oh man, I don't think he hit the wall.
Was that the 007 car?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any damage.
Nope. Maybe.
Wow. I think he kept it off the wall.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, great job there. Great job. Now, did you see why it happened?
Looked like he just got too tight coming out the corner.
Draft, baby. Draft. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You saw he was riding a little high. So what ended up happening is, the left front, was riding high because of that draft. He started catching that wind. It smashed the front end of the nose down on the right front, and boy, it sent him around. So he ended up with more grip than he wanted to in one area. Man, yeah, but the boy, this is Nashville for you, man. It's kind of a challenge around every turn. But who's not being challenged is Joshua Salsi up there in the number one position. I mean, almost over. Well, okay, let me try that again. A 2-second lead, almost a 2.5. You know, I mean, but he is on a roll right now. I mean, that has got to be a nice, comfortable lead at this point. You see, Jordan Martin has moved his way into the 4th position now. I think he just lost it to Cody Giles there.
Yeah. Who was your pole sitter?
Yeah, so he's starting to turn and burn there and really get going. And Alan Dobbs up there in the 2nd position. So, yeah, I'm not sure quite what's happening to Martin. I'm wondering if, you know, maybe that early push and it's starting to kind of take its toll. It's starting to come back and get him. So,
and that's what we, you know, that's what we talk about is, you know, you're pushing yourself, but at the same time, or you're pushing the guy in front of you, but you're also pushing yourself. And that'll get you every time.
Man, yeah, what a oh boy. Yeah, sorry, I got a little glimpse of the 16 car. Cody Giles kind of scraped that wall a little bit, so his painters will appreciate that one a little bit, turning that 16 to a blur. So, I think these guys are getting around the track here, you know, and really this has been amazing, right? You know, watching the competition designs 150 here. Of these guys, I mean, being able to put down here in Nashville and doing a great job, brought to us by Next Level Racing. I mean, that sponsor for them is working out real good, and they got to be pleased with what they're seeing here tonight.
Oh, yeah. And also, don't want to forget to give a huge shout out to one of our sponsors here at 10-4 Broadcasting, Admin Box. Listen, if you're in charge of a league and you still want to race in your league, an admin box is exactly what you need. It's got all the buttons you need to throw cautions, wave black flags. I mean, just about anything you need to manage the race while you're still able to race by just a push of a button. You've got to get one of those. Admin box. And right now you can use the promo code 10-4-box. That's BOXX to get yours today for $125, Patrick.
Oh, yeah, and then really a blast it has to be. We ran into a little trouble in a different league that definitely needed an admin box. So, you know.
McCarthy.
Yes, which, speaking of which, if you'd like to go ahead and turn to her, she is back out on the track. 18th position. She is 78 laps down, but, hey, going ahead and putting that car out there, making sure everybody, you know, can see the sponsors on the side of that truck. But she back out there in that nitro machine. I'm liking it. I'm glad she didn't, you know, quit here at the end and move on back out on the track and still putting laps down. But man, a lot of heavy damage still to that car.
We unfortunately did not get to see what happened with McCarthy because it happened in the first 4 laps. We missed the first 4 and came into McCarthy and I want to say Rush sitting on pit road. And the last pit stop was 32 minutes of damage repair.
Yuck.
That's a long time. And that's commitment, too, as well. You know, I've gotten frustrated for getting in a wreck and damage. And sitting on pit road just, I mean, it eats away at you, especially if you thought you were going to have a good chance tonight. And McCarthy, before the race, we talked and believed that they were going to be able to do what they needed to do tonight.
Yeah, and really, when you say eating at you, I mean, you're in this truck, let's say, for hour and a half, 2 hours, racing around the track.
Yep.
But you're sitting in pit road at a dead still stop for over 30 minutes.
And
you know what I mean?
It happened within the first 5 laps. That'll just
got to chew away at you.
You've practiced, you've qualified, you've done everything. And yellow flag is out.
Oh, boy.
Oh, we get a caution.
Oh, the 55.
Did he blow a tire? Did he not make it?
We are going to find out here.
Oh, yep. I seen it. Look, see if you can roll it back. I think the 007 may have got it into him.
Ah.
Did a great job saving it off that wall, but not keeping it off Bentley's
I can't see
car,
the
so
replay.
See if you
1
can
second.
find it. And I think that's what you're looking for. That's the last person I saw him around.
All right, here we go. Give you a nice little slow-mo here. 33 trucks going to the inside of the 55 here. See if I can't get a better look. Heading off into turn 4. 33 clears him. But here comes the 007. Fast. Down to the inside. And you see the back end's already stepping out. And he's trying to save it at the same time. Just comes up and clips that 55, and around he goes.
Oh, he did hit the wall.
Hard impact to the outside wall.
Okay, so from your angle, who's at fault here? I mean, I know we don't like pointing fingers. I like the line 007 was coming. I don't think he expected 55 to close the door on him.
I'm going to say that racing incident, and here's why. Because I don't believe that the 007 expected his car to step out the way that it did. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to go back. We're going to go back.
Give me that Michelin chopper view, baby. I love it.
Yeah, we're gonna fix this baby. Get to the chopper. Now, the 007 coming down to the inside still has plenty of room. Touches that inside apron, starts sliding back up, but I can see what you're saying because the 55 kind of came down and pinched a little bit to that 07 or 007. Right. So,
and
I'm gonna go with what I'm gonna go with you. I really am.
Yep.
Because I can't, we're going to do one more look here doing something else. We're going to ride on board with the wrong person. Yeah, there's nothing that 007 could have done.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. If he got in hot, his line was looking good, but when 55 started to shut the door, he came down, touched that apron, and his truck just straightened out on him. Which is unfortunate, he was running a great race so far here tonight, but I think, he pit, and he's up in the 7th position of Tim Marlowe.
And Ty Coles is now your leader. Or Ty Cole, sorry.
Yeah, but, I don't know. Salsi's been doing a heck of a job up there. He has a lot of speed.
I believe the 41 were with 2 tires because he did a 9-second pit stop. He came down pit road as well.
So that's to get his bump up front. So they have 5 sets of tires here, if I do believe.
Yes.
So yeah, they got to be running. Yeah, they got to be running low. And track temp's not hateful. You're still at 80 degrees out here, so it's just enough to get him tacked up, but it's not so hot it glosses the track. So really, it's perfect condition for concrete. But, it's just... Tim, we're going to have about, just above a 10-lap shootout here.
Yeah.
You said cautions bring cautions. Do you think we'll have another one?
Definitely, especially now. No questions.
It's 3 to go. 3 to go. So it's going to go...
I'm going to go with 5 to go.
Checkered. I'm going 3.
Man, this is going to be exciting. We should get the one to go this time by... Survey says... No.
Well, they're not even lined up.
Well, they wouldn't be lined up until... Oh, it is one to go. All right, I was right.
Yeah, normally it makes that call right about, I think, when 8 to 10 cars pass that finish line. Then it makes that move and starts doubling them up. Plus, the leader also has to, stop talking to his spotter and his crew chief and choose which line he wants. And, I was going to say, I believe Ty Cole, he took the inside line there. So, he may have a better shot at here staying in front of Josh in that... Good Lord, I cannot remember.
Me neither.
In that 81 machine. So it just really, I'm excited to see what happens here. I think Ty Cole is really going to have to push beyond the limits of what his tires are going to want to do. He's got to figure out how to wrangle this thing in, and I think Cody Giles or Martin is going to try to make a move here.
And I think Martin's going to be able to go to that outside lane and make it work. We're gonna be 3 wide here going into turn 1 for this lead.
Yeah, there's a daggone good chance. So remember that Geico restart zone. They got to line up for that, and then away they go.
Green flag is in the air. The 02 gets a great start, but he's going to be stuck to the outside lane of the 41. 41, I don't think got as good as a start as the 02, but 41's going to be able to keep him up there and clear. Oh, and the 81! Saucy!
Yes.
He saves it. No
Wow.
damage.
And nobody hit him.
Holy cow.
Didn't look like it.
That's what happens on these fresh tires.
But the 38
Oh, and
is
the
walking around.
16! And the 83!
And the 33
Or
kind of got
33,
down
yeah.
too.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Where in the world was the
33.
caution? Holy cow.
Ooh, and
10
back
laps
up
to
front.
go. No caution.
Oh, and the 41's getting loose! Woo! Saves
There
it.
it is. Holy
Oh, we
cow.
got a caution.
Oh, it looks like
Wait.
McCarthy got in a crash.
Holy cow.
Wow. What? wait.
Catherine, how many incidents do we have before something happened? Holy cow.
Well, we know it's not like, we're going to throw a caution for debris caution. I mean, you can spin a whole car around and not get a caution.
Yeah,
I
but
think
I
there's,
mean,
4? Was there 4 there?
well, they had the 81 and the 38 got turned around. So when 81, he unfortunately, he got into the grass, saved his truck, no damage. Then the 38 was spun around, but he was up on the track. While another incident was happening, you guys were watching.
So 4. We have 4.
This is
I
the
was right.
restart.
4.
And this is the 81 going into turn 1. You see just, oh, man.
Look at how they slice through it. Oh, yeah.
And then I think our next situation was the 33 coming in at turn 3 and 4. Oh!
Wow.
That was, I've never seen a truck hop like that.
Uh,
The
What the
16,
ham and
then the
sandwich.
33. Man.
yeah, just overdriving the limits of the tires.
And then McCarthy, okay, goes around that incident. Coming out in turn 1, I think the 55 is going to be the reason. Oh, just loses it. Man, everybody on those fresh tires.
Wow. Wow. 38 gets his wave around. Holy
That
cow.
was wild. And what lap? Oh, no, it wasn't lap 5 to go. I was wrong.
Nope, 8 to
9.
go.
8
there's-
to go.
There's plenty. Hey, 8 to go.
8 to go.
Listen, there's
Wow.
plenty of time still to get that on lap 5.
I'm going lap 3. So I'm going lap 3.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a bit of trouble here, you two, with heat cycle of these tires.
Yes.
They just started sticking, and now we're going to cool them off again. So there's going to be a nasty little layer of rubber you don't want to see, and we're going to try to, heat it up again, which is going to throw all those marbles off, and then we're going to have, people start sliding around again. So, man, yeah, if you're in Ty Cole's position, I'm assuming he's probably going to get outside line here. Jordan Martin, who's been really placing his spots out here on the track, is going to jam you and keep you high.
Yep.
Really, as in Ty Cole's position, what can you do at this point? I mean, you have to keep pressing on. I don't think you can really slow down and kind of tuck behind him. As you see Ty Cole trying to force his will.
Man,
Man.
so who do you pick here?
Ooh.
Oh. I'll let Catherine go first on this one.
Oh. God. I think I'm gonna go with the Sharpie car, the 97.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, slow and steady wins the race. Kind of. He's kind of been like right there, moving up, but not like
He was
pushing.
also behind Joshua Salcy there for a long
Yes.
time. He kept him real close and tight, so you
Mhm.
know he's got the speed. Yeah, I'll
And
agree with that.
He just seems to be like right place, right time, and just again, the slow, steady wins the race. He's not, going too hard, and he's not, cutting people's lines. He's got a smooth line. How's tire wear on all these guys?
Well, they all just came down pit road not long ago, so.
Yeah, one lap, 137 they were in. So, yeah, I think, I probably
The
wouldn't
speed.
pit.
Who you going with, Patrick?
Alan Dobbs. Did you see that launch he had on that last
Oh, I
restart?
did.
Man, he hooked and all of a sudden took off like a rocket. I mean, he sliced between the 81 car, got around Ty Cole, and then the 81 spin out, and he just kept going. He drove off. So, if he can get another good restart here, seeing that he's in the lead, he may have this one in the bag if they can keep this thing under green.
I'll tell you who I'm going with. Tim Marlowe, stage 1 winner.
Back there in the 5th position, really?
Yeah. He gets these really good restarts. So, but he's got to keep that thing clean if he wants it to happen.
Speaking of clean, doesn't he have damage from clipping the 55?
I believe so, yeah.
All right, so keep that in mind. We're about to go back under green flag here, Tim. Look at this setup. Watch for that gray. Yeah, he's waiting for the Geico restart zone. Excellent. Ready?
Ooh, look at the 70 get a good jump.
All right. Yeah, Dylan Canova there. Wow. Got a good push.
But Ty back to the inside. Oh, gets a little bump there from the 70. 70's going to go to the inside. 007's going to follow. We got somebody around. Morgan again. Green flag still out. No caution. He's off the racing surface.
Yeah, you know that 55 pucker
Back
during
up
that
front.
one.
Oh, the 97. Woo! Man. And now all this battling back here from second on back is just going to help Dobbs pull away.
Yeah, he's working on it. He's got almost a 7/10 of a lead there. So, yeah, that's exactly what he wants. But another caution comes out. We're just going to put that eraser back up, scrub that back off, and try again. And he's going to have to figure out once again how to make that stage restart and get back up front.
Man, it's so tight right now back here with Jordan, Marlowe, and John. They were 3 wide. Now they settled down. Man, that damage is affecting that 007 truck more than I expected.
Yeah, he's having a little trouble getting around some of these turns here, but I mean, still holding up that top 5. So you see Jordan Martin he's having a little trouble back there, kind of tangling around with the 54 car, John.
Oh! Somebody just launched. Cody.
Hey, wait, whoa. 3 laps to go. Who wins? Thank you very much.
Wow.
Wait. Who is usually pretty good with this stuff? Just like Denny Hamlin winning 2 years in a row. I'm
she's
still
never going to let me
throw that
live
out
this
there.
down.
Oh, I'm a Denny Hamlin fan, but man, he's got to fix pit crew, or otherwise he'll never win again.
You're a Denny Hamlin fan? Oh, no, I just changed my mind.
No, I'm a Tony Stewart fan. But
Okay.
he's in and out. No, but he started. My wife's a Denny Hamlin fan, but it's just you see Denny get a good run, and then all of a sudden his pit crew just lets him down, and you hang your head. Come on, guys, we're in the lead. Why do we go back out in 4th?
Let me tell y'all, if you got a weak stomach, hold on to it, because we about to go flying. Like Tim McGraw said, skydiving. I went, boom.
Don't quit your day job.
Day job.
Oh, I won't. Look at this.
I'm flying through the air.
Oh, almost lands on a truck.
Oh.
Wow. It ends up resting on the man. That is unfortunate. We're right on board. Woo! Oh my gosh. Wow. So now what?
Ooh, green, white, checkered.
Wait, I just is this your wife in chat?
Negative.
Oh, well,
Dude, ride along with Jade Burr during that
Jade
wreck.
Burr.
Right in the cockpit during that one, dude, with that car
Okay.
flying. You just you see it out in the outfield, and you're just like, oh no, here it comes.
All right. Oh my gosh.
It just, I would hate to be coming around that turn, look up front, and there's a car above the fence. I mean, just man, not where you want to be.
Rose in the chat says puke cam.
Yeah, these seem to be our Stellar and Rose join us a whole bunch. I know them from Powerhouse Racing League that Kayla McCarthy is in. They Mitchell calls that gyro cam on the inside of the puke cam because you're kind of spinning around a whole bunch.
Oh yeah.
But I don't want to put anybody. I wouldn't want to put anybody in that gyro cam because right now I don't want you getting queasy. Except when we go into this restart here with Alan Dobbs having to really kind of once again gonna have to take the green-white checkered. Now there are 5 of these.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean more than one chance, but you got to be thinking that Dylan in that 70 car. I think he's gonna try to door him.
It's gonna be. Yes, I'm telling you. How many restarts do you think we're gonna get?
At least one more.
I'm gonna go with 2 more.
Ooh.
I mean, I'd rather not see any more because I'd like to see everybody kind of finish this out strong. But
it's gonna be a great battle. I believe we should be coming down to.
No, the caution lights are the lights.
Well, I mean,
are still on the
this.
pace
I
card.
think this time is gonna be 1 to go. Let me see if anybody went down pit road to get tires. Looks like Russ did back in 16th.
well, it could work out if there's another green-white checkered. Some more total trucks works his way up front, and some new tires might help him tack up and get around. But I don't know here, Tim. That may be. I mean, you're on one lap 153. And everybody, I believe everybody else pit on 137. So his tires will be about, almost 20 laps, 15 laps newer. Whether it'll, pay off, I don't know. He may have an extra set that others don't. But, man, look at Ty Cole. He wants to stay in that running. Man, really, what a great run here. The competition designs 150.
Awesome. So glad that they brought us on board.
Yeah, well, yeah, brought 10-4 broadcasting on board. Here with Timothy Hammond and Catherine. I mean, just what a race here. And really, here you go, putting it under green flag again, and here we, under green.
Dobbs got a great start there. Nobody challenged him that time. The 70 typically was staying right with him, but did not do so this time. That could be a game changer.
Yeah, game changer, boy. Look back at that 97 car, really having to squeeze Cole there.
Oh!
Another driver
70.
upside down.
Yep, keep an eye on that 70 car because he's not done. He's folding him up. That may be the end of his night.
Man. Yep, I see smoke coming out of that engine.
Yeah, that may be the end of his night. I saw he got banged around 3 or 4 times on that one. Oh, man. Now's your chance. Give Rose that puke cam.
Oh, yeah, that is going to be a good puke cam.
Yeah, because that's going to be the spinny, whirly, twirly ones, man. I can't stand. That's going to be tough.
Here we
A new ride at Disney?
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no!
But hats off to everybody. They did a great job. A lot of drivers did a great job missing him. Gets hit by the 41, spun around. Oh Oh man, the drivers did a great job, and then he
I think
disappeared.
they're playing. I think they're playing spin the bottle, spin the truck.
Then iRacing's fancy netcode to let him go ahead and stop killing everybody.
Right? Man.
Missed his pit box too. Dang. Yeah, I wonder if he's got required repairs so bad that may just total him out.
Yep, it could. I mean, because you got to think that direct hit to that outside wall, it is going to do you in every time.
Yeah. And that was a lot of smoke coming out from underneath that hood. So Dylan, I mean, up there in the second position, trying to keep it there. Man, what a bummer. I mean, just you're there, and now he's back. Best place is 16th position is where he's going to be. So, he's got to kind of camp out in that truck to the finish. But boy, Dobbs in that 0-2 car, man. He's got those restarts down. But now's your chance. You called Jordan Martin in the 97, Catherine, and Tim. You called Tim Marlowe.
Yep.
I mean, these are the people in your top 4 now. So now you got Jordan Martin is now going to be alongside Alan Dobbs, and man, I'm excited about this one. I think this will be the last caution flag. If they can get past the line and the white flag comes out, it's a demolition derby after that. Doesn't matter. They got to get past, and that's the key. Is they just got to get past one clean lap, and then then what? It's all she wrote after that.
Man. I just see there is a lot of damage on that 007. I didn't realize how significant it was. Let me take a closer look here. That rear end.
Yeah.
Almost like a parachute.
Not good. Not good.
I have faith.
He's got to kind of clean up his act. I don't think he can get folded up much more, before it starts becoming a required repair. And they call it the meatball flag. That's the last thing you want to see, man. Is that his black flag with the orange circle in the center? Because that means you are not allowed to race anymore until your car is fixed by a race professional or a racing official. Excuse me. To come back out on the track. So he's kind of teetering on that line. But, man, if Alan Dobbs can get this, another restart here, another clean start, you see he had really no problem. Once he got past turn 1, he just kind of pulled away and took off. How long he can handle, I'm not quite sure what he can do to change this. These guys got to kind of stay in the line here and stay, off each other's door here, Catherine, and I'm just not sure. I think you're going to call it for another caution. I just hope that, some of the cars out there, like, the 33, stay out of trouble. He's kind of had some problems here since I got on. And the 81, he's slowly working his way back there in the 9th position. So, I mean, call it. You calling for another caution?
I say one more.
I said that there would be 2, so I would be right if one more happens.
I'm going to say one more. I don't know if we're going to get a clean start on this one. Somebody's going to jump the gun.
Oh, she's calling for a jumper.
Yeah. I know Josh Salsey back there in the 9th position. He's not happy about where he is. So, with the fastest truck I've seen, almost all race, hung back behind the 75, 77, the 023 car. He's going to try to aim for that line. As you see him taking that peek on the inside. So he's got to be careful. He leaves the race line if they're going to black flag him. And Ty Cole taking that low line again on that apron.
Yeah, he keeps doing that.
Yeah, check that 81, getting ready to move to the inside, but he's going to go ahead and tuck behind. Whoa, 33 almost hits the 55
97.
there. Here he comes, boy, 81. He just puckered there for a little bit as they get pulled off. So, if we can get past this line, we're at white flag, and then that's it. Salsey's really going to have to turn on the heat to get back up front.
Oh, and the leader gets loose!
I just don't think there's enough time, Tim.
Side by side with the 97. Oh, and they touch! He slams the 97 into the wall.
No.
Whoa. That's going to be a little payback, and I don't think the 97 is going to tolerate much more of that, Jordan Martin. So he's going to reel him in, kind of wait his turn. But Ty Cole watching the whole thing from his windshield as he's going to try to make that edge toward the inside. Ty Cole a little loose.
Ooh.
As the 07 underneath,
lap.
Tim Marlowe goes in and makes that move.
And Dobbs is going to be your winner here at Nashville. Jordan Martin second, Tim Marlowe at third. Listen, we all three called the top three right there, baby.
Yep. We did.
Man, what a finish. I'm telling you, I think you were right, Patrick. Allen is lucky that 97 couldn't get back up to him.
Man, yeah, but I don't know about the payback later on. What was up with that? You know, I saw them two touch, and it looked like Allen said, stop dooring me, and then checked him and said, all right, you know, I told you leave me alone. I'm not going to dump you, but I'm going to greet you to the wall.
I'm going to greet you to the wall.
Yeah, wow. And what a great run there by Dobbs. Really, it kind of put that one in the bag. I didn't think he had it, but I knew back on that one restart where he shot through like a cannon. He had it on rails.
Great job. What a fantastic race. I know you didn't get to be here for the whole thing, but you were here for the best part. I'm going to tell you that.
Yes. Because the first part, it was like round and round.
Yeah, everybody was conservative in their stuff, you know. And that's what I expect at tracks like this. You got 150 laps. I want to be there at the end. I want to be like these guys beating and banging.
Yeah. Yeah, and really when you start looking, when you got 150, you know, 160 laps is where we ended up. You know, it's a war of attrition. You got to wait it out. I mean, you don't want to race like there's 5 to go on the first 5, you know, because you got people banging around, folding your truck up, and then you're completely out. So, you know, I'm really excited to see that these guys, you know, had another gear, you know, racing around and then just putting it in overdrive and absolutely getting around. That was something. I mean, really, and did you see, I think Alan Dobbs actually posted the fastest time with a 29.94.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was actually scooting there right there toward the end. So I don't think he let up. He had the line, and boy, he took off.
Man. I'm going to go back here. We're going to get Marlowe in here. See if we can't... so many windows to open here. Let's see. Where is Tim? Tim Marlowe in the garage area. We're going to pull him down here. And we're here with our third place finisher, Tim. Man, what a comeback after all that.
Oh, you ain't kidding. I mean, I had a couple bumps there with a couple people that I really didn't mean to do, but it ended okay.
Man, podium finish. You win the first stage. You come home P3 today. What do you think, besides missing the pits, you could have done differently to bring home the win tonight?
Well, I over-loosened it on that last stop, and I forgot to fix it when we did that last pit. And it was real loose. Then on that one long run, I had it too free. I couldn't get it to hook the seam right there at the bottom and save the tires. But it did save them a lot more than I did the first 2 runs. But the last run, I was just a little bit too loose to try to really make good headway. But thought we might have still been in good shape, but we kept having them green-white checkers. Yeah,
well, I mean, those green-white checkers kept giving you a little more time to get up to the lead. So they were almost a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Yeah, but I was really lucky by ghosting through that one wreck. I just got to go through it with 4 wrecks and no damage. So that was a blessing right there.
Well, awesome. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Not really. Just apologize to the guys I got into. It's I really hated it. I was trying to stay clean with Tyler there. We had a good run. He was holding that line perfect, and I just couldn't get a good enough run. And then when guy got through underneath him, I thought I'd be able to make it too. And I dove it in there, and he closed the door too much, and I couldn't slow down enough, and I got into him and got him sideways, and was not my intention by no means.
Awesome. Well, it's good hard racing here in Nashville. Fantastic race by you. Congratulations again on third place. And I believe next week you guys are at, let me see, Mid-Ohio. Actually, no, off until June 5th or July 5th for Mid-Ohio.
Yeah, I got to work on that. I've been tinkering around a little bit. I suck at road course racing, but I've been getting some fast laps, but my consistency really bad there.
Listen, I second that for myself. I'm so bad. I will skip that junk.
I skipped last week's dirt because I didn't own the track, and I didn't want to buy the track just to try to finish last. So I figured I'd skip that.
That's one way to look at it. Well, again, congratulations, Tim, and good luck in 2 weeks at Mid-Ohio.
All right, thank you very much.
That was Tim Marlowe finishing P3 here tonight. As I look for Jordan Martin, we'll let everybody who chose their driver interview their driver. How's that?
Yeah, I'm so excited.
So now we got Jordan Marlowe in here. Go ahead and take it away, Catherine.
Hey, Jordan, great run tonight. I have to say this. I actually picked you to win tonight.
It just wasn't meant to be at the end.
I mean, how do you feel that race went tonight?
I mean, I just had a short run car, so I was just hoping for a short run at the end of the race, and I got it. Thought I had the best position in the first restart with like 10 to go, but the 02 took the outside, made me work for it, dropped back, but managed to get back up to him and had a chance. He got loose off of 4. Going side by side, drag race down the first straightaway on the last, taking a white flag, and that code played a part of that incident and going to turn 1. So it sucks, but hey, it was gonna be a good finish if it didn't happen. So I just want to.
Hey, it was good either way.
I was gonna say that was an awesome finish. Like you cannot put anything down on that one. That was just the best finish. And I actually, like I said, I had you to win. You were holding off. You were staying pretty in a nice clean line and staying, out of trouble, creeping up, not kind of like the snake that comes out. But great run.
I appreciate it. It just sucks that it happened, but I mean, at the end of the day, hey, it was a good race. I had a chance. Just did not play in my favor at the end when I needed it to.
Well, hey, congratulations, and looking forward to the next one.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Actually, not really, because I don't like road courses that much. So we just probably not see me in that race, but see me next the week after Pocono, or the 2-3 weeks away, because I think we got a bye week coming up.
Well, good luck in the rest of the season.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And that was Jordan Martin in that number 97 Sharpie Kurt Busch throwback.
Should have been first.
And now, man, Patrick, I think we should start keeping a tally on drivers that we pick.
I'm getting pretty good at this.
Started like a fantasy league. Just we get points for every time we're right. See if I can't find him.
I think I'm beating Tim.
Oh yeah, definitely. And there you go, Patrick.
Oh man, we got Alan Dobbs in here.
Yes, we do.
All right, man. Hung Throttle Esports winner tonight here at Nashville. Oh, what a great run. I picked you to win out of the three of us. Especially off that one restart you had. What was the secret? Did you just have the timing right? Was the car hooking, or did you make an adjustment knowing that you were gonna have short runs coming up?
Little of all three, I think. I definitely made some adjustments, and I pride myself on my restarting ability. I always do pretty good with restarts, so I think that really helped a lot. If I hadn't had a good jump, I probably wouldn't have been able to hold them off.
Well, speaking of holding them off, you had Jordan Martin there on the outside of you there for a little bit in the 97 car, and y'all were kind of dooring each other a little bit. I mean, was it a little bit of net code, or were y'all kind of fighting for the same real estate?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely was net code. You can watch it on the replay. There's about 1.5 2 foot between us, and it just kind of hooks my right rear up into him, makes me shoot up to the track and make contact with him. But we both could see it. We both knew it was net code. We both knew that there was nothing we could do about that.
Yeah, well, it's Robin's racing, but I hate when net code happens because that means you didn't mean to do it. So, and it kind of iRacing unfortunately takes over. But I mean, great win here tonight. I mean, it's just an amazing run right there at the end. But speaking of amazing runs, how are you feeling about the road course coming up next on y'all's schedule here?
I love road racing. Did pretty well at Sonoma, and I'm not that great at Sonoma, so I'm definitely coming into any road course expecting a top 5 and hoping for a win.
Oh man, cool. So I mean, are you going to call your shot tonight? You think you're going to win it, or are you going to aim for kind of that top 5, top 10 spot?
I mean, what kind of racer would I be if I didn't come into it with the expectation I'm going to win the damn thing, right?
Well, I was going to say, but some people are a little more modest. Some people are like, I'm going to try really hard and see how I can do. Or so others are, man, I'm there to win it. I'm not taking anything less.
That's what I'm gonna do.
All right,
racing's racing, right?
I got you.
Just got to show up and do your best.
Oh man, yeah, and doing your best. You did it tonight. Really, we did a really great job. But go ahead and give us some of your shout outs there, bud.
Yeah, shout out to Elite Performance Industries for the setups. Thanks to Ramsey Co-Racing, all the teammates over there. Appreciate Throttle eSports, all the admins, and letting us come out and race every week. And appreciate you guys picking up the broadcast on short notice. It's really appreciated.
Yeah, not a problem, man. And that Elite Performance setups. I mean, if you're a fellow iRacer, how do you get a hold of something like that?
RaceEPI.com will send you right to their website. We also have a Discord with over 1,000 members, all the way, pro classes, all the way down to new members, and everyone's always there to help. So if you're into open setup racing and you need a place to call home, it's definitely a great place to call home.
Excellent, and that's what I like to hear. I'm a fellow iRacer myself, and man, sometimes I can get the car set up, but not quite right. So I'd like somebody to teach me a thing or two. Maybe Tim as well when he gets out here. But like I said, once again, great race, and we hope to see you next week.
All right, thank you guys, appreciate it.
Yeah, man, what a guy. You know what I mean? Just he does a great job here tonight.
Really, he dominated when he needed to. There's a couple guys who were leading this thing early on, but end of the day, Dobbs was able to pull it off, and Patrick called it right out the gate.
That's all right.
I was going for the underdog. I know. I was going. He was being like a snake, like slithering along, like just. Come on.
Well,
yeah, he looked like he gave him a run for his money. I think if that net code hadn't happened, I think it would have been a photo finish. I think it would have been really, really close here at Nashville Speedway.
Yeah, I do too. And once again, want to remind everybody that in 2 weeks, now it's all of a sudden disappeared from me.
Oh no! Now you've done it.
Well. Just kidding. My entire browser does not work. Well, I was trying to remember where the race is going to be on in 2 weeks. Do you remember, Patrick?
Yes. Let me see. We should be July 5th?
No. I mean, where they can watch
Mid-Ohio.
it. I'm sorry.
Oh man, yeah, I'm not sure. I know their normal broadcasting company will be here, but he's had a little bit of a family issue right now. But no, I'm not sure on that one.
Just make sure you tune into the regular broadcaster here at
Crossover Media.
Crossover, that's what it was. See, that's what I said.
Got it.
Crossover Media. Once again, I want to thank Hung Throttle Esports for bringing us on last minute. I want to thank Catherine and Patrick for jumping over here after his race over at VRA. How did that end? Who won?
Take a guess.
I'm going to say Caden Tufts.
Well done, Captain. Well done.
All right.
Our boy Kynan got tied up a little bit, unfortunately.
Oh.
But man, it's hard to compare racing when you get open wheeled cars like that, and then you get the trucks here at Nashville. You know, I love seeing it. I can't seem to get enough of it here, Tim.
I believe that was the season finale as well, wasn't it?
Wrong. We have North Wilkesboro next Tuesday.
Oh, we were a week behind. That's right. Yep.
Yes. So that will be the season finale there. And if Caden Tufts is able to hold out, he will, I believe, don't take my word for it, but conquer his third championship collection
in a row
this season in 3 different leagues. So
Caden Tufts is tough to beat.
Yeah, yes he is, and it's hard to find what can slow him down. So
awesome.
I think they even put a bounty on his head, and he almost survived that one. Somebody put him in the wall to make sure he couldn't get it. So,
and for us here at 10-4 Broadcasting, tomorrow night we're back broadcasting for Racing Revolution. That's going to be a fun race. I believe they're going to be at. I got stuff all over the place. They're at Dover. So tomorrow night here on 10-4 Broadcasting, we're going to be broadcasting the Chapman Environmental Services Racing Revolution race at Dover International Speedway. So from all of us here at 10-4 Broadcasting, on behalf of myself,